What's up, Pete? It's your boy Jay. I'm here at work today. It's a pretty mild day out here. 55, 60 degrees today. I'm here at work, as you can see. Work uniform on and everything. But anyway, I'm doing this video here on a device that I got here. And this device here is called Priority Start. This little yellow box right here. This device here, what it does, this thing is supposed to stop a vehicle from having parasitic draw on the battery. Which means if there's a parasitic draw, which this car does have, and I haven't had time to trace where the draw is coming from, this thing right here stops whatever is drawing your battery to the point where the battery dies and you have to keep getting jumps or whatever. This thing here stops all of that. And how this thing works, you have this cable here, you attach this to the battery here, you take the battery terminal where the starter, alternator, everything, and you plug it up to this right here. And to ground it, there's a small ground cable here that plugs into that little ground piece here, and you put it onto your battery and you ground it to your battery there. And like I said, what this device does here, it's called a Priority Start. See if you can get in there and look at that. Get a little closer in there. Yeah. Get a little focus in there so you can see it. There you go. This device is called a Priority Start. So anytime your vehicle has a parasitic draw of some kind, and you try to come out and you try to start your car up or whatever, and the battery's dead, you have to get a jump. This thing pretty much keeps you from being stranded here, in a sense that you don't have to keep putting a jumper box on this thing. Because what this thing does, when the battery draws so low or whatever, this thing will cut the battery so it doesn't draw too low where you can't, start it or whatever. And in order to activate this thing here, you get into your car or whatever. When you get in your car, you hit your brake pedal here, and what your brake pedal will do is supply 12-volt power to the car. And when it does that, you can just put the key in. And here I'm just going to use my remote start. I'm going to use the remote start on this thing. Shut the door. What that does, it gives you 12-volt power. Let me use the remote start. And there you have it. You start your car up. And what that does, that gives you time for your alternator to charge your battery up. But that little device, as you can see, like I said, I got my key here. Car's started with the remote, with the key, so keep remote start on this thing. But yeah, that device there is used for, keeping batteries from drawing dead or whatever. But the only downside to that device is you have to always you have to always keep your clock reset. That's the only problem with that device when your battery draws dead. It doesn't stop your it doesn't stop you from your PCM power here. It doesn't reset your monitors or anything like that. So your PCM still has power, your monitors and everything are still there, your drive cycle and everything's still there. That little box keeps that going, but you'll have to reset your clock, as which I have to do now. I have to set my clock here, because this thing went dead, or the battery was drawn because it was so cold outside. The battery had drawn itself low, and there's and like I said, there's a parasitic draw in this car somewhere, so I have to find out where the parasitic draw is coming from on this thing. And once I can find it and correct it, I won't need that Priority Start anymore. But that's a good device to have, so you won't get yourself stranded or anything like that, and you don't have to have jumper cables and things like that. That thing starts its own, But like I said, it's your boy Jay, and I'll keep you guys updated with more content, things like that. And for this thing here, because I don't have a key in there, Car's still running. In order to stop it, like I said, I press my brake pedal and that shuts the car off. So here's my keys. With the remote start, just hit the brake pedal and it'll shut it off. And like I said, with that, you know, with my lights and everything being on, if there was no lights into my car when I opened the door, I hit the brake pedal. That gives it 12-volt power to power up the, and that device gives juice to the battery, and I can start the car up, and the alternator will do the rest. But like I said, it's your boy Jay. I will keep you guys updated on more content with the vehicles and whatever. And as far as that, this radio here is a trashy dual radio. I'm gonna have to replace this thing. I'm gonna have to put a up-to-date Jensen radio in here. Like I said, these dual Walmart radios, this thing is a trash. This thing is garbage. This is a piece of trash. Believe me. It's got navigation and everything on it, but this is a piece of trash of a radio. Trust me on that, people. This thing is garbage. You know, I don't even know why I spent $200 on this thing when I bought it. So, but I had it for like a couple of years. This thing is trash. You know, it cuts in and off and though blah blah blah. But yeah, I'm gonna be replacing this radio. Period. So I might go with a 10-inch touchscreen Android radio or something like that. You can't actually get a 10-inch screen in this thing. So yeah, 10-inch will actually fit in this thing. So without bumping up here or anything like that, but you can get a 10-inch in here. But anyway, it's your boy Jay. I will keep you guys updated on more content for the, you know, automotive, you know, for my cars and whatever. I'll keep you guys updated, and until then, peace.